The Guy, Shannon and Clint podcast.
Ricky, go ahead.
Hey, Mon, how are you?
Hello, is this the Ricky Martin?
Yeah, how are you? Thanks for your time.
Wow, thank you so much for chatting with us.
No, please, a pleasure.
Oh my goodness, I've got to give you a wee bit of backstory, Ricky. I'm an intern here on this radio station, so I've only been working here for 3 weeks. The hosts of this show, Guy, Sharon and Clint, absolutely love you, but they had to catch a flight today, so they got me, the intern, to do this interview with you. And
I love it.
I know. And to add to that,
I love it.
I'm one of your absolute biggest fans of all time. I worshipped you as a child. And
Thank you, Mon.
I'm incredibly overwhelmed right now. I would not be surprised if you could hear my heart beating through the microphone. Can you?
Well, once again, I must insist, thank you so much for your time. Let's have a great time in this conversation. And hopefully when I go back to New Zealand, we get to hang or something.
Oh, Ricky, you're going to make me faint. I don't know what to do with myself. Can I call you Ricky? Are we on a first name basis?
Of course.
Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. Okay, all right, I'm doing an interview. I'm very professional. Okay. So obviously we're so excited to have you come to New Zealand. Everyone at the Edge radio station is absolutely buzzing about it. But how are you feeling? It was 15 years ago nearly that you were last here. How are you feeling about coming to New Zealand?
You know, time flies, and I'm very happy to announce that I am starting my next world tour in New Zealand. It's been quite some time, but I just remember that amazing concert in Auckland years ago.
Yeah.
I said, you know what, I need to start there. New Zealand, for some reason, has been some kind of a lucky charm for me. So I need to set the atmosphere of what, you know, the entire tour is going to be like, and not only visit Auckland, I'm going to be visiting a few cities in your beautiful country, and I swear I'm going to leave my soul on stage at every performance. It's going to be a very beautiful concert. Get ready, everyone. It's all about dancing and forgetting all your problems and forgetting who you are. You're going to have a really good time.
Oh, awesome! We can't wait.
It's gonna be cool. I'm gonna like always, I'm gonna bring my Latin sounds, African sounds, obviously more mainstream kind of sounds as well. So it's gonna be full of fusion. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. So last time you came to New Zealand, they called it the biggest concert that our country had seen thus far, which is a pretty big call. So I'm wondering what we can expect from the tour this time round. I mean, like, is there going to be fire? Will you be bringing your iconic leather pants?
I don't know. Actually, at the moment I'm designing the stage and I'm putting everything together. I'm in the middle of the creative process of what the next tour is gonna be like. But all I have to say is that I have the most amazing musicians. I have the most amazing dancers. I have a great group of people designing the lighting, the staging. On my last tour, George Armani outfitted the entire tour, and probably this year as well. So we are preparing a really good production for an audience that deserves nothing but the best.
Fantastic.
I'm really looking forward for this tour.
Yeah. Now, you're going to be obviously bringing some of your new music. Vida's your new song, and that's got quite an interesting story because you asked the public to write it. Is that right? Yeah,
because FIFA called me a few months ago asking if I wanted to be part of the World Cup again because of what happened with the Cup of Life and the World Cup in France. I said, of course, I want to be part of the World Cup again. And I said, but I want to do things differently. I want the audience to be part of this project. And through social media, we did this campaign where we asked the audience to write a song that could describe the spirit of the World Cup. And to make a long story short, we received 1,600 songs from all over the world. And we chose Vida because number one, it's bilingual. Number two, it has the African sounds, but also the Latin sounds, and it was very similar to what I like to perform, and the reaction of the audience and the media around the world has been beautiful. We just came back from Europe we did a crazy promotional tour, and now Latin America and the United States as well. So I am very pleased with the reaction of the audience. The video was shot in Rio de Janeiro a few weeks before the World Cup actually started, and you could feel the joy and the party atmosphere of the Brazilians in Rio as well. So it's really cool. I'm really happy.
I think it suits you to a T. Did you get any awful lyrics, like when you had people sending in their songs? Were some of them absolutely terrible?
Yeah. Well, in 1,600 songs, you have some better than others, some that weren't as good.
Yeah, I'm
but
sure.
You know what? Just the fact that people were taking risks and allowing themselves to try perhaps something that they've never done before,
Totally.
quote unquote, write music. It makes it a very successful, quote unquote, competition.
Absolutely.
And I would like to do that more often.
Yeah. Now, okay, next question. How do you think I'm doing so far in this interview? It's my first ever big interview with a big international superstar. How am I going?
Mon, you could have fooled me. You're the intern. Well, you know what? What's wrong with the radio station? You should be the lead in that radio station. What's going on?
Oh, I can't believe you just said that. I'm going to play that to everybody I know for the rest of my life. Right, moving on, very important questions to get to. Clint, who's one of the hosts of this show, he quite likes to look after himself, and he wanted to know what your beauty routine is. What do you do to keep yourself looking so amazing?
My beauty routine, thank you so much. My beauty routine, I have my managers constantly telling me, come on, Rick, you need to go to the gym. You need to take care of your skin. You need to do something. And I'm like, yada, yada.
So you're just naturally like that. You're just one of those people that is blessed to look how you do.
Either. It's not what I meant. I try to swim as much as I can. I live in front of the ocean, and I love taking a swim daily in the ocean. I go to the gym as well as much as I can, but I also do yoga.
Awesome.
And a lot of meditation, and you know what? The best medicine is to feel good about yourself, and try to avoid drama as much as you can. I mean, the fountain of youth is to be surrounded by a great group of people, great friends. I mean, that's what works for me.
Yeah, for sure.
We're allowed to have our ups and downs, which is obvious. We're human, but at the end of the day, you just got to keep things as simple as you can. And if there's drama, make a left turn and try to avoid as much as you can. And music keeps me alive, and it's so good. It's so good. That's
amazing. Now, I wanted to kind of wrap things up with seeing if you would like to play a game with me, a word association game. So I say a word.
Like a ping pong kind of.
Yeah, absolutely. I say a word, you say the first thing that comes into your head. Your beautifully sculpted head.
Let's give it a try.
Okay, are you ready? First word. New Zealand.
Skydiving.
Nice.
Because in New Zealand, it was the first time I ever skydived in my life.
Oh, awesome. Well, maybe you can do it again next year. Okay.
I'll definitely do it again.
Next word, Australia.
Australia. Awesome crowd.
Wrong answer, sorry, Ricky. I love you, but
really,
you got
why?
that one wrong. No, I'm kidding. We love Australia as well, but I think New Zealand's going to be an even better crowd. Okay.
I got all nervous all of a sudden. What did I say wrong?
No, I'm just kidding because, there are rivals, but we love them really. Okay, next word, leather. Leather, like leather pants.
Leather pen?
Pants. That's my New Zealand accent, sorry. Like leather.
Liver, like what you eat?
You know what? I'm going to move on because of my horribly slurry New Zealand accent that you can't understand.
No, don't say that. It's me. That
like
I'm
leather.
Deaf or something.
Leather from a cow,
Liver.
Leather. Anyway.
Liver.
Leather.
Oh, I knew something bad was going to happen.
Leather.
Yes.
Leather.
Reminder, we need to wrap this up.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Leather. I'm eating the liver of a cow now all of a sudden.
Okay, wait, a few more words. Tattoos.
Tattoos?
Yeah.
Art.
Beautiful. Twerking.
Twerking?
Yeah. I know you love to dance. I've never seen you twerk.
It's been there forever.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's my first thought. It's been there forever.
And facial hair.
Facial hair.
Yeah, moustaches. You into it? You've been rocking a beard. I quite like it.
I hate razors. Is that better?
Nice. Can I ask you one more thing really quickly? When I was a child growing up in Devonport in New Zealand, I used to love your song Maria. And I could never, I hope you don't take offense to this, but I didn't have a very good grasp of the Spanish language as a 9-year-old girl. So I I tried to sing the chorus and I used to say, un, dos, tres, something, 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 Maria. And,
that's very good. It says, un, dos, tres, un pasito pa'lante, Maria, which is one step forward.
Un pasito pa'lante?
You got it. Yeah, and your accent is fantastic.
Oh my God, thank you so much. Now I can finally sing that song the way it was meant to be sung. Thank you.
Thank you so much, man. All the best.
Oh, thank you so much, Ricky. I'm pretty sure this has been the peak of my career and life so far.
You're awesome. I can't wait to see you when I go back.
Yeah, we can't wait either. I'll be there front row centre.
All right, perfect.
Guy, Sharon, and Clint podcast. I like it.